Hi everybody, welcome to Art Corner with Miss K. Today we're going to do a special edition of Art Corner with Miss K and have a mindful art session. I know things have been really crazy. I myself have found myself getting a little nervous or anxious, and that's totally okay and very valid. So we're going to do a special activity just to kind of hone into those thoughts and feelings. But before we get started, I thought I would do something with you that I usually do in my class, which is a mindful moment. So in order to do that, hands on your knees, feet on the floor. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. If not, that's okay. And we are going to do some breathing. We're going to count from 5 all the way down, each time taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and do this really slowly so it looks something like this. 5, 4, 3. Try to drop your shoulders. 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Whenever you feel mindful and centered, come join me. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a mindful mapping of our hand. So first thing you need is a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my hand kind of in the middle of my paper here, with my wrist kind of coming off diagonally like this, so I can trace a little bit of both. I'm going to go nice and slow. And if you're a righty like me, you can go ahead and trace your left hand. And if you are a lefty, you can trace your right hand. So hold your pen normally, just go nice and slow. And again, trace your wrist off the paper. So you should have something kind of like this. And I'm going to go ahead and go into it using some lines and shapes, really kind of get lost in it. So we're going to maybe do some nice big scallop lines. I want you to leave all of your fingers, all 5 fingers, empty. We're going to put some thoughts and some words in those in just a little bit. So I'm actually going to continue my scallop lines here. Maybe I want to do a little flower, some kind of fun design. And really think about all the things you can do. It's helpful for me to listen to some music while I do some art and kind of just get lost in the zone. Art can be really therapeutic and really helpful, especially during times like these. To take a step back and just enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead from basically these lines, guys, all the way to the end of my wrist and decorate that whole entire section. And then I'll meet you back here. And something that this kind of reminds me of is something called henna, which is a beautiful, beautiful tradition in the Indian culture, where you put ink on your hands and make beautiful designs. So again, just kind of be mindful while you're doing this of what shapes and what designs you're making. Always, use some household items that you may have, whether it's a ruler or a side of a box if you don't have one. You can trace with any circles you may have around the house, any caps or anything you may have, and have some fun with it. Alright guys, good job with that. Again, we're going to put some words in here, and I really want you to take a moment to think about them before you do. Maybe close your eyes and think about how you're feeling right now in this moment. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, positive or negative. So for me, maybe I'm going to write, I feel calm. I'm going to write it in all caps so I could read it. I feel safe. I feel nervous. I feel mindful. And I feel, one more, hopeful. And whatever you're feeling is totally okay and totally valid. But write those thoughts and feelings down in your fingers. Okay. I want you to grab some markers or crayons or color pencils, and we're gonna start coloring this in and thinking about our warm and cool colors. Maybe if you're feeling a certain way in certain things, you want those colors to be a little bit warmer, reds and orange tones. And if you're feeling a little bit calmer in certain areas, you could have those tones be blue or green more. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go ahead and in my fingers do some crayons or color pencils, something a little bit lighter so I could still see those words at the end. And then what I'm gonna do after that is actually follow the contour of my fingers, almost make it look like a big echo of color. So maybe a big thick ribbon of yellow, then green, then blue, and so on and so forth. So go ahead and try that out. All right, guys, awesome job with that. The last thing I'm gonna do is just go over my words in Sharpie so you could see them a little bit better. But I hope you had a fun time with this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to let loose a little bit, let your mind go. If you'd like, you could also Sharpie the outside of your hand. Slowly outline this. All right, guys, and there you have it. All right, guys, awesome job with this project. I really hope that it gave you an opportunity to be a little mindful today. Thank you for joining me. Stay creative. I'll see you next time.